Okay, it's looking like I am live. What's going on, guys? See, somebody already hit the like button. Thank you very much for doing that. Appreciate you very much. Today, I have a focus on talking about some EOS projects, EOSIO. Now, we don't have to stay on that, and I don't know everything about all the EOSIO chains, so I'm hoping that this could be interactive. Hopefully, a couple people make it to the stream today. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure I share this on Twitter so that hopefully some of the EOS community jumps in and feels fully free to chime in. So let me just go ahead and tweet that. I'm live. Let's see. I'm live from now until 9 p.m. or so Eastern Standard Time. Mostly talking EOSIO. Sorry about that. Okay. So, if you guys do not have me on Twitter, go ahead and follow me. I don't know why this sub count thing doesn't update, man, but I definitely caught a few more subs. Let me see if there's something I could do about that, man. I don't know. This thing doesn't seem to work, man. So I'm gonna have to see if I could figure that out. And if you are watching me on the repeat or whatever, you watch me later, make sure to subscribe to the channel, man. You know, we're here doing the Shill stream every single night, talking about all different types of blockchain projects, crypto projects. Now, I've been thinking about working on something for all of the different EOSIO chains. And here's the logo. One of the logo concepts I was thinking of. I worked on this myself. Actually, this took me barely any time, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Kind of fit in with the whole, tetrahedron, crazy, angles and stuff. But I didn't want to make it like that same triangular looking thing. You know what I mean? So I wanted to give it something different because all the EOSIO chains are not necessarily EOS. So wanted to make something that was kind of unique. This is what it looks like in in white with a black background. And I think that's, hold on. Sorry if you had my voice going on in the background. My bad about that. Ooh. Okay, so we can continue now. That was my fault, peoples. All right, yeah. So this is one of the logos that I was considering for a website that I purchased the domain EOSIOchains.com. I was thinking about just waiting until I got further with the concept to start talking about it, but why? You know what I mean? Like, it's no big secret or anything. In fact, any input or any help I could get with it, I'm fully down to, share with the community and see what we want to do. So EOSIOchains.com is what I was thinking about starting, and just listing off all of the different blockchain projects that are using the EOSIO software, and just putting links to all their applications. Nothing too different from a DApp Review or a DApp Radar or EOS Writer, or just kind of aggregating everything from the different EOSIO chains, hopefully getting some people from the different communities, whether it's Telos, whether it's Warbly, whether it's EOS itself, whether it's Wax, and kind of asking for some of their input and just seeing if we can just aggregate all of this information into this one website. And I think the name EOSIOchains.com is a pretty good name. You guys let me know if that's a good name. Would you guys use something like that? Somewhere where you can find out where the wallets are, where you can find the exchanges. And it's not going to be like a website that has all the information there, but it's going to have links to those spots. So you're not going to download wallets from the website, but you're going to have the links to the wallets on the website and things of that nature. So that's just something that I am working on, and I'll keep you guys updated as it comes along. I'm not a web developer, so putting together the website, it's a little difficult, but I think in the long run it will pay off. So I don't know, you guys let me know. So there's a couple of EOS projects out there, and one that I've been rocking with, of course, is Telos. I don't have a large holding in it or anything, but I do like what they've got going on with their blockchain, with their governance, and for some reason, every time I log in, it never really calculates the ROI properly. But I've been staking some. Wow, it doesn't even show really. It's crazy because when I'm not logged in, it showed almost more information than when I am logged in, which is kind of strange. But anyway, I put 5450 in there. I got 5489. So that's 39 Telos tokens, almost 40. And while the value of this is kind of low, that might not seem like a lot, but down the line, this is just a way that I'm technically stacking up my Telos just by lending it out in the Rex. So this is definitely something that I'm liking with this project. So far, the only issues that I'm having with any of the EOSIO chains away from EOS is that there's barely any adoption. And right now, the only one that has some adoption is Wax, and it seems like is because of the recent happenings on the EOS main chain. And I think I've seen a couple people on Twitter and different places saying that we should stop calling it the EOS main chain or mainnet, because every single one of these blockchains are on mainnet. They have their own mainnet, their own main chain, and if side chains are things that come about in the future, they will have their own side chains. And there's no reason to not acknowledge them as their own standalone blockchain projects. The only thing is that a lot of these did use EOS accounts. Not all of them, definitely not all of them, but EOS accounts to distribute their tokens. So Telos is definitely one of them. I believe Boss might be one of them. Meet.one might be another one of them. I feel like EOS Finex was also. So they did airdrops and distributed it to the EOS token holders. So, like Telos, who I'm a fan of, who I've been talking about a lot recently. We can't get frustrated if people call Telos a side chain or a sister chain until we make a name for ourselves, because technically we did use the EOS Genesis, snapshot or whatever to distribute tokens to EOS holders. So it's not like the launch was just through a faucet, you know what I mean? Very fair token launch though. That's one of the things that I like about the project. Very fair token launch, and very, very good governance when it comes to voting, to protect people from just voting for themselves and only a couple, vote buying and things of that nature. They have a pretty good system set in place for it, where basically the more block producers that you vote for, the more your vote weight is raised. So in simple terms, your vote is not as strong if you only vote for 1 out of 30 block producers. If you vote for more block producers, your vote counts even more. So if you just had a big bag of Telos and you only voted for yourself as a block producer to try to game the system, it wouldn't really work out for you, because your vote is weak at that point. Even though you have big bag of coins, your vote is weak. You would have to vote for some other block producers as well to make it kind of fair, and then your vote counts even more. So I really like that whole idea of governance that Telos has. I've watched a couple of times. I think it was Douglas Horn from Good Block. I think he's also the writer of the Telos white paper, and he compares the governance to Tezos a lot of times. And if you haven't done Coinbase Earn, then you should go ahead and do that. Tezos definitely has some very interesting governance, and this is the only one that I do see that it's kind of like on par with Tezos's governance. You know, it seems pretty neat, and I could definitely see this project going a long way. However, right now I'm holding coins just to earn more coins. There aren't really many dApps for me to use, if any. Like I don't have anything that would benefit me for using as far as a dApp. So we got to find a way to get exposure, get some of these dApp developers onto the platform. The thing about what happened with EOS, with like the resource attack that happened, I think the good that came out of it is that people were becoming more open-minded to some of these side chains or sister chains, whatever you want to call them. So I'm interested. So Link's chain is supposed to be coming out soon. I seen Fred Krueger or whatever his name. I'm not sure exactly what his Twitter handle is. Let's see if I can find him. Yeah, Fred Krueger. He's always writing these little articles and stuff, but let's see if he has some stuff about Link's chain on here. Anyway, they're supposed to be launching Link's chain. Wow, it's not good. It's not good, buddy. So Link's wallet is actually my go-to mobile wallet for EOS and my Telos as well. It's just so simple, clean, and easy to use. What sucks is that Apple has been kind of not so supportive of some of these dApp wallets, and they allow you to like store your cryptocurrency, but they haven't been allowing us to play dApps from their wallets. I mean, they used to, but then they started like changing the rules or cracking down or doing something, and now these wallets are literally just to hold tokens. And it's kind of annoying because like I really did enjoy playing some dApps straight from the Link's wallet. However, on their desktop wallet, you can still plug in and play EOS dApps. Right now, I know that the resource issue that's going on kind of preventing people from probably playing any dApps. However, this is one of the good options to use it. Most people do use Scatter. That is the most popular one. So Scatter or Links, these are definitely some good ones. As far as mobile, I would suggest Links. It's a great one. There's a couple other ones, Token Pocket, but Links, very clean interface, very easy to just buy a new account, just real quick and easy. And you can actually create accounts for EOS, Telos, and Boss Core as well. So I think it's pretty dope. Yeah, they don't have I don't think they have any dApps on Link's chain yet, but it's supposed to be having some coming soon, man. And Link's chain is supposed to be like multiple usernames per phone number. And I think those usernames are like a lot simpler. I registered a username. I can't remember if I made it low-key money or if I just made it low-key. But the simple fact that it doesn't have to be 12 exact characters. And I think on EOS, like you can only have 12 character names, and you can only use numbers like 1 through 6 or 1 through 5. It's like kind of a weird rule. I don't know why it's like that. Kind of strange, but that's what it is for most of the EOSIO chains, and it's a little bit different on this Link's chain. So I'm pretty excited to see what they come out with. They said that they're gonna have some dApps right out the gate, and that's what I'm about, man, is just trying out all these projects, trying out dApps and things of that nature. So I'm anxious to see what they have. We were just talking about Telos, if you don't know. So for Links, you can go to linkswallet.io to figure out what they've got going on. For Telos, you go to telosfoundation.io. So telosfoundation.io. And maybe I could move my, let's see, just so you guys could see the URL real quick. It's telosfoundation.io. And yeah, you can get some basic information about their blockchain over here. And their wallets. Squirrel Wallet is a very good wallet as well. You know what? I've seen good reviews about Squirrel Wallet. I haven't necessarily used it myself yet, but I do see that you can actually purchase Telos directly using Carbon in the background to make that happen with debit or credit card without any KYC, up to like $250 a day or something, but without any KYC. And then if you want to get more, you can actually KYC. So I think that's pretty neat. So as far as Telos, this is the main website that you can go to. And we just kind of spoke about Telos a little bit. But we got to find a way to spread the word, man. So that's why I'm a big fan of, let's go. Let's see, let's find it over here. This is why I am a fan of their worker proposal system. Let's see, I'm gonna put it on the screen for you guys in a second here. So their worker proposal system is, I talk about this on a regular basis as well, but for anybody that hasn't been to the channel yet, first and foremost, hit the like button if you like what you're seeing here in the Shill stream. And also, you know, just feel free to just leave a comment on what projects you guys are looking at, any thoughts you have, things of that nature. Everything is welcome. You know what I mean? We're not here to say everything is going to the moon, but we're here to just talk about any project that people are interested in, man. And we do this every night at 8 p.m., usually till like 9 p.m. or so. And a couple people jump in on the weekdays, sometimes on the weekends as well. Today's looking like a kind of slower day. I see there's a couple viewers in here, a couple people hit the like button. Feel free to jump in the chat, guys. You know, I'm sitting here just freestyling, talking. Feel free to jump in the chat. But basically, if we have a slow day, we cut it to, you know, 20, 30 minutes. But sometimes we go, most of the time we go about an hour. And sometimes we end up going overboard, man. 2 hours I did the other day as well. So here with Telos, there's what you call the WPS, which is the worker proposal system. And anybody that wants to add value to the Telos community, the Telos blockchain, to Telos as an entire network, you can actually come here, put together a proposal for what you can do for the Telos network, and all the coin holders are going to actually vote whether they want to let you get the funding that you need from this treasury here, from this, it's the worker proposal fund, kind of like a treasury. I don't know really what the exact difference from the two might be, but it's the worker proposal fund. And you can come and say, hey, look, I need 20,000 Telos to do some promotional teaser videos. You know, this is what somebody is trying to do right now. And look, so far they got 100% yeses. However, I think it's about 30 days. So they give a good opportunity for people to come and see and vote. So 20,000 Telos, I mean, that's over $1,000. This person wants to do some promotional videos. Hey, it might work out for this person, for a Telos fan, for her or him. And me, I have the right to vote. You know, anybody that's on the platform has a right to vote as long as you're holding coins. I think you need to be staking coins. I'm not positive. I haven't voted for any of these things yet, just for full transparency. But there's plenty of them though, and a lot of them get rejected as well. You know, don't get it twisted. People do get rejected all the time, so can't just come in here just, you know, saying you're gonna do like high quality graphic stuff and just have like some scribble scrabble and think that it's gonna go ahead and pass, because it just won't work that way. Now there's some other projects as well. Let's see, Wax IO, huh? So Wax is another one. It's another blockchain project that uses the EOSIO software. There's a lot of them, man. There's a lot of them out there that use the EOSIO software. And I believe they have the same worker proposal system, but it's not set up yet. Let's see. Yeah, I had looked it up before, and I tried to, you know, I tried to see if I can kind of like go through it, and I didn't see it. I think it said coming soon or something like that. So I don't think there's up yet. However, this is something that should be coming to Wax at some point or another. And if it is already working, then definitely leave it in the comments. Let me know if there is a place for the worker proposal system. But there's ways to earn Wax. Staking and voting, I think, can actually, let's see. Staking your Wax tokens allows you to vote on Wax blockchain and earn rewards for doing so. So that's the thing, you know, having these coins, like, they're rewarding people for being active, and these coins provide resources within the network. So it's not like you're just getting coins that don't do anything. Like, they have utility right from the get-go. Like Wax, EOS, Telos. I'm not sure how Lynx is gonna work exactly, but I'm guessing with Lynx, I really don't know how their platform is gonna work, because they don't plan on making users have to look at CPU and net. So if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, basically, when you want to perform transactions on these EOSIO blockchains, you need to have a certain amount of CPU resources and a certain amount of net as well. Now, net usually doesn't get spent as fast as your CPU. However, if you want to, get more resources, you need to stake your coins onto the network. You don't have to actually use it like an Ethereum kind of thing where you spend 3-4 cents, a very small amount of Ethereum every time you do a transfer. You actually just need to stake your tokens here, and when you're ready to unstake, it takes like about 3 days for your tokens to get unstaked. However, you didn't have to use any of them, or you didn't have to spend any of them. All you had to do was stake them to get the resources. So it's really like owning a property, man, and renting it out. Or it's kind of hard to explain, but it's really owning a piece of the blockchain network. It's been referred to many times as blockchain real estate. However, all of this stuff gets confusing for people. There's CPU, there's net, then there's RAM, which you don't really have to worry about too often, but there's RAM. So it kind of does get confusing and frustrating, and it's difficult to onboard new users, to have to expect them to have this new learning curve just to play some not so user-friendly applications or dApps to begin with. So what Lynx is trying to do is not even let you see the whole CPU, not even let you see the whole net staking and doing all this stuff. They just want you to create and not have to worry about limiting your account name, and you could have multiple accounts per phone number, free accounts. Like, what they're trying to do is interesting, but I haven't looked into it enough. I want to see how they're going to be decentralized. Will they be decentralized, or maybe they don't care about that, and I'm just throwing that out there. Maybe they just like, look, people want to use blockchain dApps, but that doesn't mean that they care too much about decentralization. There's usually a trade-off somewhere. Like, you're going to trade off speed, or you're going to trade off decentralization or something. There's usually some type of trade-off, you know what I mean? So I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do. But Wax, it's like I've been wanting to sneeze and it's not coming up. So Wax, they I haven't looked into it enough, but what I have seen is that a couple of projects during this whole EOS congestion, or resource attack, however you want to explain it, there were a couple of applications that did move over to the Wax blockchain, and you could actually see that when you go to Nudex. So here on Nudex, this is like a decentralized exchange. The good thing about all the EOS projects is that they work in they have half a second block times. So when you're sending transactions, it's instant. It just takes like 1 second. So you trade on this decentralized exchange, and it feels like Binance or whatever type of platform almost, because it trades fast. It trades very fast, and it's directly into your wallet. It doesn't have to go onto the exchange. and sit there and then do withdrawals. It's like directly to your wallet. And these are all the EOS, there's more than that. All the EOS pairs. All these EOS pairs. Look at this. All these EOS tokens. A lot of them we get airdrops for too, man. There's a lot going on in EOS, and that's why I really want to make the EOSIOchains.com. But there's also EOS side chains. So you have Boss Core, which I don't know very much about, but it seems like they're doing a lot of development that they're, thinking that the EOS main chain might pick up later. That's what it seems like. I seen something about the finality for the blocks produced, and they found a way to bring it down to like 3 seconds or something like that. I forgot what it was, and it's somewhere high like 10 minutes right now, or some crazy number. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Ooh, thank you. Finally. Y'all know that feeling, man, when somebody's like got like a feather right up your nose. You just like feeling it, and you're like for like 5 minutes. So let's see. So that's Boss Core. And then you have Telos, like I've been talking about. Squirrel is actually when you use their wallet, you can use the Squirrel tokens to make transactions and not worry about CPU and net. You could use your Squirrel token. So that's another one. That's a little something on the Telos blockchain, but resources don't seem to be an issue there right now. Meet.one is one. Hey, the crypto type, what's up, man? Thanks for joining the stream and for jumping in the chat. I know you an EOS person, so I appreciate you coming through. Basically, since nobody's been in the chat really, I just kind of been going through and showing people in random form, nothing that's too like structured, but in random form, I've just been showing people all of these different EOSIO chains. With the recent situation that's happened on EOS, it'll probably bounce back and everything, and it seems like some of the the upgrades to Rex and things of that nature are implemented, and things are starting to get better, I guess. But it's still opened people's minds up to using EOSIO chains in general, the sister chains or side chains, however you want to call them. And even for me myself, I was saying earlier, if you see in my thumbnail, that this is actually just an idea for a logo for a website that I was thinking about making, that I've actually been working on just a little bit, called EOSIOchains.com. I already have the domain, and I'm probably just gonna reach out to all the different people from all the different chains and see if they're interested. Did it in white as well with the black background. Looks pretty neat. That's just one idea, but I haven't really sat long with the idea of a logo. But nonetheless, I do have EOSIOchains.com. I do have that domain, and I have a couple variants of like .net or whatever. And I don't know. I think that there are some platforms that you can go to find all the different information for different chains, but I wanted to just aggregate everything into one website and mainly make it links, like not links sidechain, like links to the different websites. So like different wallets, and post Scatter Wallet, but it wouldn't be like a download for Scatter Wallet. It'd be a link to the website, all the different dApps on these different blockchains, because it's hard for me to find it a lot of times. So all the different block explorers and things of that nature. So it's gonna take me a little while, and thank you. You said it's a catchy name, so much appreciated. EOSIO chains. I think it's natural terminology that we use within the EOS space, so that's why I went ahead and got that name. And it could be something, it could not be something. People might use it, people might not. And I didn't want to make the logo look too much like EOS, so I don't know. We'll see if that goes anywhere. So this is what I was talking to people about, and basically I was up to Wax. We were talking about Wax, and I was just showing people that there's a couple of there's not really that many dApps on these side chains, or even coins in general, and the only ones that are on Wax here are the ones that were already part of EOS that ended up leaving because of the resource situation. And wow, looks like Karma had a big day, but the volume is probably very low. Yeah, the volume, what is that? Maybe $10 or something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe $100 tops, but I think the wax tokens, yeah, this is probably like $15, $17 or something like that. I'm not even sure. So it's not that much volume on these things right now, but as time goes along, we're gonna have to just see. We're gonna just have to see. People might really use all of these, to be completely honest, especially if we see some type of interoperability really take place. I mean, they're all the same base code, so we might see these platforms able to run each other's smart contracts, and that's what I would really like to see. So there's other ones that have not gone to mainnet yet. Let's go ahead and look at this. I talked about this project a couple of times, and that is Ultra UOS. Oh man, I still don't have myself a bag. Let's refresh that. And I'm beating myself up for it because, man, look, it's up 15%, and it's been doing its thing, man. Look at the past 30 days even, from 30 days ago, 3 cents, 3.8 cents to now 5.8 cents, man. So this thing is up like 40% or something like that, somewhere in that range. No, way more than that, probably like 60% or something like that. So there's people that are interested in this, at least, and they're gonna be another EOSIO chain. However, they're really focused on gaming, and they have a killer team. I think they have some decent funding behind them. And you know what? I was watching interview with Cypher Glass on Everything EOS, and I hear the CEO of Cypher Glass saying, they'd be honored to be a block producer within this project. And I'm like, wow, they must really have some crazy stuff going on if people are like, they'd be honored to be a block producer on this project. We went from, we not producing. Hey, look at what the companies that the team comes from. But I've literally seen block producers like Cypherglass say, we're only doing EOS. We don't want to have to do with anything with these side chains, to now saying like, we'd be honored to be a block producer there. So this is another one to keep an eye out for. I talk about it all the time on the Shill stream. So if you guys are interested in hearing about more EOSIO stuff, just come to the Shill stream, man. A couple people tend to jump in every once in a while. We hit an all-time high just a couple days ago of 20 people. We've only been doing this for about less than 2 weeks now. So there's slow days, there's quick days, I guess. And everyone is welcome, man. So I hope you guys enjoy. I don't plan on really sticking around too long. I see somebody else just jumped in, but it's looking like a slow day. The chat kind of slowed up, really. And I don't want to just keep talking my head off here, because I am a little bit freestyling. But as you guys can see, there's a lot of different EOSIO chains, man. We didn't even go over all of them. We didn't really look at Bosscore. We didn't look at Werbly. We didn't really talk about EOS Finex or Meet.1. There's a lot of them. So just do some research. I do really think that EOSIO is going to play a big role in the whole crypto space. Like, I think that, Bitcoin is always going to be the top one, and it's not financial advice, or I don't know the future, obviously, but I think Bitcoin's always going to stay on top. I don't think anybody's going to flip Ethereum either, to be honest. As long as they can do the upgrades that they're promising, I think they're going to be big in the financial ecosystem. So I don't see anybody really flipping Ethereum. XRP had a really bad year last year, and if they have a similar year this year, then, I mean, just look, Bitcoin down 0.2% in the past 7 days, Ethereum up 1% in the past 7 days, and XRP down 1.1%. If they have a similar year to last year, I'm not a hater on XRP at all, but if they do, then they're going to start moving down. That's just the fact of the matter. If they're not doing what they're supposed to do, they're just going to start moving down. And I do think that EOS is going to play a pretty big role in the crypto space. And it might not just be EOS, but it's going to be EOSIO chains. There's a reason that so many people are using EOSIO chains. It's the most scalable blockchain. You know what I mean? It's the most scalable blockchain. And yeah, there might be some other competitors that I don't know when they're going to finally emerge, but Cardano might eventually compete. I don't know. But as of right now, we're talking about data. We're not even talking about speculation. Like, it's the most scalable blockchain as of right now. So Tron is another one that's doing good. Tezos, people like it. People like the governance. There's some funding behind the project, but we haven't really seen any dApps build on top of it and be used. Finally learning a little bit about Cosmos. Somebody commented on yesterday's stream, because I'm like, I still don't know what the token is for. I think I'm understanding it. Yo, Fees, what's poppin', man? I gotta play your track while you're here, man, because I'm probably not here for long. If you're jumping in your stream, I see lo-fi music. Okay. This is the same joint I've been using over and over again almost every day, bro. It's just some chill piano vibes, really. Some a little classy. So I'm just kind of letting people know how I feel that where EOS and the EOSIO coins or blockchains will fall within, the whole crypto space. And basically, I'm just letting them know. I don't think Bitcoin's gonna move. I don't think Ethereum's gonna move. Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. Try to be a little fancy in here. I don't think Bitcoin's gonna move. I don't think Ethereum's gonna move. XRP had a really bad year last year, and if everything was similar to last year, these two still wouldn't move, but this one would fall under Tether and Bitcoin Cash. Literally, if this year was just like last year, like just another repeat, then literally XRP would fall under Tether and Bitcoin Cash. So, I'm definitely unsure on what's going to happen with spots 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. But as people start, so many people are using EOSIO chains. So many people are. We just went over it. And if everything starts fixing up on EOS, man, I do see it climbing. I don't see it flipping Ethereum. Maybe in the future, who knows? If Ethereum doesn't upgrade how they're supposed to, I could see it happening. However, if Ethereum upgrades how it's supposed to, I don't really see anybody flipping them. But I do think EOS is going to play a big role in the space. And a lot of these other chains as well, man. Ultra, Lynx, Wax. I left Telos, but Telos. So anyway, I think I'm getting ready to wrap it up, guys. Did a little over 30 minutes. Haven't really had much people in here today. However, I do have quite a few likes, about 5 likes here. So let's see. I think I got like 5 viewers right now. 6 watching. So thank you very much, everybody that is here. I know you guys played a little shy today. Didn't really jump in the chat, but that's all cool. Thanks for hitting the like button, though. That really does help out significantly. You don't even know. That's the only way people are going to find this stream. I'm doing this thing every single night at 8 p.m. Usually about an hour or so. Today a little bit less. Sometimes I go 2 hours, go to 10 o'clock. Really just depends on how the people are vibing, man. So it's really dictated by the people, But look out for the website that I'm working on. Just look out for this logo. This might not be the official logo. Oh, wait, I switched it off. No, that might not be the official logo. That's just a little idea for now. But look out for that. EOSIOchains.com. Fees, if you still here, that I bought that domain, EOSIOchains.com, and I'm welcoming all types of help. Anybody that wants to help out, EOSIOchains.com. Just a place where we can aggregate all of the information for the EOSIO chains. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different blockchains, and once this whole thing happened with the EOS mainnet, and some people don't even like to call it just the EOS mainnet because they're all mainnets, but once things happened to the EOS blockchain, people were more open to using these other side chains or sister chains, and I think that it's only right that we aggregate all the information into one website and just provide links for people, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a thought that I'm having, man. So before I get out of here, let's go ahead and pull up. Our boy Fees just dropped Telos Do the Most. So we're gonna play his track and then we're gonna get up out of here. So let's see. Crypto Fees. Alright. Actually. Alright, so if you guys are not subscribed to my homie Crypto Fees channel, he do all types of stuff, man. He trying to, like, yeah, I feel you, bro. Telos the real EOS. That's how a lot of people been feeling. And I don't want to call it the real EOS. I don't want to make it a Bitcoin Cash kind of situation, but I will say that it's what I thought EOS would be. You know what I'm saying? So it's what I thought EOS would be. So if you guys are not subscribed to Crypto Fees' channel, go ahead and check him out. He's doing the gaming stream. He's doing crypto content. He's doing music about crypto, mostly EOSIO, crypto projects. And he just dropped a new track, Telos Do the Most. Him and I, we collaborated on something before. You know, we did the voice, where is it? We did the voice collaboration over here. Got like 500 views on that. That's pretty neat. And man, Block One didn't even acknowledge us for it, man. Block One they have a lot of funding behind them, but come on, man. They not like the most popular company or anything like that. I'm sure they see little stuff like this. They need to start showing love to the community, man. We promoted voice out there, man. 1-2 said EOS is the real EOS. Yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of what I'm saying too. It's like, Telos is what I thought EOS was gonna be, but EOS is still EOS. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to make some Bitcoin Cash type situation where we're calling Telos the real EOS, but it's what I thought EOS would be. That's at least what I would say. So we didn't even win the contest. There was a contest? Oh, let me play this Telos Do the Most for the people out here, man. This is my boy Crypto Fees. He does crypto music.
Jamie on the beat, boy.
Telos do the most. Start drinking hoes. Workers we propose. Don't you know I got a boast for my blockchain? Do it for the damn team. Telos. You do the most. You do the most. You gotta do it for the blockchain. Yeah, we do it for the damn team. What's my name? Crypto Fees, double G's, Telos. We do the most. We ride the boat. We run the show. We let them know that we the motherfucking gang. They ain't never gonna stop us, man. They know the name. Yeah, I did it for the crypto, not the money or the fame. Telos.
Jamie on the beat, boy.
Telos do the most. Start drinking hoes. Workers we propose. Don't you know I got a boast for my blockchain? Do it for the damn team. Telos. You do the most. You do the most. 360 big shop. Don't you know I gotta get it? I ain't never flop. Gang, gang, rearranged, but it's still the same thing. T-Los do the most, storage we can host, workers we propose. Don't you know I got a boast for my blockchain? Do it for the damn team. You do the most. You do the most.
That's the homie Crypto Fees. I might even play that in the background again, man. Let's just let it rock quietly in the background. So if you haven't subscribed to Crypto Fees' channel, man, go ahead and check the homie out. Crypto Fees. He's the one that got this track rocking right now, man. So he be making some fire tracks, man. Now everybody want to jump in with, yo, man. I was about to slide out of here, man. I'm glad everybody's starting to jump in, though. We stick around for a little while, man. So 1, 2, he says play the crypto verse from Fees 2. Okay, Fees. It's about to be a low-key Fees session in here right now, man. And the pothead. This is Crypto Fees, who you see in the chat right now. He's the one that does this music. So let's see, which one was it? He said play crypto verse. And where the hell is crypto verse? Whoo, EOS in my pocket. Here we go. I got somebody calling me. Oh, my mom's. Gotta go pick her up in a momento. All right, crypto verse about to get played right now. Give me a second. Yeah, you do got the playlist, right? Hold up, let's play this.
Let me take it. Let me take it. Let me take it. Let me take you on a ride. Let me take you on a ride.
Oh, this my jam, nigga.
To the cryptoverse. Through the cryptoverse. Take you through the cryptoverse. Through the cryptoverse. Through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. Break it down real quick on this first verse. Fucking with that ether, that shit'll get you burned. Get some Bitcoin, cause at least you know you earn. What I tell you, EOS, do it like drugs. Keep it like hugs. Give it like love. Can't you see that we the one? We the motherfucking God chain. I ain't have to say it twice, cause you know the name. Double G's all in your face, all up in your place. Dancing on the couch, fuck that damn couch. Slap you in the mouth if you talk about my coin. Talk about my gang, then you know you getting slain. Take you through the cryptoverse. I take you through the cryptoverse. Take you through the cryptoverse. I take you through the cryptoverse. I take you through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. Living off this crypto, that's all I know. Grinding with my gang, that's for sure. Gang, that's for sure. For sure, all I know. That's for sure.
Oh, this
that's
my
for
jam,
sure.
nigga.
Take you through the cryptoverse. Be up on your P's and Q's up in the cryptoverse. Before you wind up in that crypto hearse with that crypto curse. Talking about they stole my whole damn crypto purse. Man, you crypto girls, I'm a crypto boy. I run that hard, you run that soft, you want them little toys. Don't you know I run the game? Called it way back. I'm a big dog, y'all some little gnats. I'm straight facts, pockets stay fat. All I do is win, never ever sin. I be truthful to my nature and I always keep it G. Double G's is what I'm reppin', so you always know it's me. Take you through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. I take you through the cryptoverse. Let me take you through the cryptoverse. Take you through the cryptoverse. I take you through the cryptoverse. Take you through the cryptoverse. I take you.
Alright, that was Cryptoverse from the homie Crypto Fees. We gonna play at least one more joint from the homie. I get to choose this time. We played that Telos Do the Most. We played Cryptoverse. And as y'all can see too, man, like over 500 plays on this thing, man. 24 likes. How could I have not liked this already? 25 likes on this. You know, people are on this, man. Like, people are on this. People are rocking with it. So, if you haven't gone to his channel, y'all need to go ahead and check that out, man. Crypto Fees. Matter of fact, let me share his channel with you guys here, man. I'm EOS in my pocket. The only reason you don't see a bunch of red lines on all this is because I used to have my my history turned off, and I let the algorithm work with just my likes. You know what I mean? How can I share your channel? Just like this? Oh, let me go to your home, I guess. Nah. Well, either way, let's do that. We'll put that in the chat, man. So, do you know that the EOS BP passed the new Rex update? Yeah, so I did see that. I know that things are supposed to start getting better. They moved the threshold from what was it, 80% that could be lent out to 90. It was something like that, right? Yeah, I think it was something like that. They moved the threshold from 80% to 90. And I don't really know all of the details behind that. Do you guys know? I've never really been a big fan of Rex. I talked about it literally one time on my channel, and I just seen the returns on it, and I was like, you know, I'm not like, you know, I know a lot of people, they're like, I'm blockchain agnostic, but they only talk about their blockchain. Like, I really do get my hands into all of these projects, not all of them, but a lot of these projects. Like, I have no problem trying out almost every single blockchain, as long as I feel like the software is secure. Like, I've tried out Blockstack, I hated it. I've tried out Tron, I really liked it. Every single time that I've used Tron, I haven't had problems on their dApps. I've used EOS. I'm starting to use Telos. What else? I've used IOST, obviously Ethereum, obviously Bitcoin. But I give these joints a try. I tried Binance Chain out a little bit. You know, I tried all of these different projects out, and so far, like, you know, I really do like the EOS ecosystem, but it's confusing. It's confusing, man. It's like, man, I'm about to just play this track. 1-2 said, I love Rex. I love Telos Rex, Crypto Fee said. Yeah, I'm into Telos Rex right now. Have nothing against the EOS Rex. I just seen the returns were very low when I was first looking at it. And now look, they exploited the EOS Rex, and that's what got us in this jam right now. So it's just leaving kind of a bitter taste in my mouth. Pause. But at the same time, like, you know, as long as it's getting fixed, man. This is definitely going to be something that passes us, man. You know, there's no way Block 1 is going to just let EOS go under. You know, we're going to go through these rough patches. We've went through crypto kitties with Ethereum. And you know what? We're going through EIDOS and this Rex situation with EOS. Like, it's just bound to happen. But yes, Telos, the Rex is crazy on Telos, and I'm really feeling Telos, man. So let's go ahead and play EOS in my pocket. And y'all let me know, are y'all rocking with Wax blockchain? I see everybody's rocking with EOS and Telos. What about Wax? What about Boss Core? What about Wordbly? Are you guys rocking with those?
Crypto dreaming. Got this EOS in my pocket, about to take off like a rocket. They can never stop it, about to take off like a rocket. Got this EOS in my pocket, they can never stop it, about to take off like a rocket. Got this EOS in my pocket, take off like a rocket. They can never stop
All right, that was EOS in my pocket from the homie Crypto Fees once again. Definitely go ahead and check out his channel, man. He got a lot of different vibes. Got the video games going on. He said that song is on Emanate. What's Emanate's website? Is it emanate.io? Nope. Let's see. Let's put some chill music back on. I see 1-2 seems like he's very well versed in the EOS space. Do you know anything about Wordly like that? I seen they're trying to like build financial tools and stuff like that, but I've never really gotten I haven't got too deep in most of these side chains, man. Let's see. Can I search here too? 1-2 is an OG. And he's Satoshi style too. No icon there, just putting people on the game when it comes to EOS. He was the first dude to ever check you out. That's cool, man. It's definitely, I agree with that pause. Well used, but that's what's up, man. And 1-2, thank you very much for being early here and checking me out and jumping in the chat and showing love and teaching us a little bit what you know about EOS, man. I think there's a lot of us that know different things that have different values that we can add to the space. Look, we were just playing music from Crypto Fees that had a lot of mention of, you know, EOS and Telos, and now we're mixing it up with these EOSIO chains, man. And you know, the crypto type been around for a while. I see you putting in work, Twitter and everything. I feel like I know the pothead, I think you've been here before. But you know me, I think I'm doing good with videos and stuff. That's something that I could bring to the table with just the social aspect, the video social aspect mainly. And I understand these things when I'm studying them, so I'm good at explaining stuff when I understand it. And I got the domain name EOSIOchains.com, and I'm working on, you know, a little logo. And maybe we could get this thing going, man. Everybody could jump in together, you know, and maybe we could do something where like we post all the dApps, and whoever, you know, puts in work on this can actually get, let's say somebody was doing all the Telos stuff, and they were posting all the dApps for Telos. We'll just put the links with, you know, let's say Fees was doing it, we'll put Fees links so that he could get all the referral fees from there. Or let's say 1-2 was posting the links to all of the Wax blockchain dApps, you know, however we make this thing happen. It's something I'm gonna work on in the back end. And then if anybody feels like they want to jump in and help out, like, let me know, man. Oh, I remember that too. He said, 1-2 said he didn't claim his, I'm guessing him, but 1-2 said he didn't claim his Wordly because they wanted KYC. Yeah, I remember that too, man. I remember that. That's why I was no part of it as well. Yo, Fees, how the hell do I search on this thing, man? Do I have to sign in? I don't have an account, so. Okay, so I'm gonna just let this thing rock. It is what it is. But if you guys don't know about Emanate, they actually literally just followed me on Twitter as well. And I just followed them back. They seem like they're gonna have a pretty solid project if they keep going, because people can kind of just get paid immediately and not wait like, you know, monthly or whatever the case might be. They can get these micro transactions going on the blockchain and just get paid in real time, right? So this is definitely a great idea, and I think that, you know, they have the look and everything going. I think that they get some good marketing behind it. People will use this platform, you know, and artists will promote people using this platform, and it just works hand in hand after a while. So Okay, so you say you gotta go to hip hop. How though? See if I could just. Oh, this is for artists and labels. Discover. Yeah, I think I gotta I probably gotta sign in, man. Cause there's no, style. Boom. I wonder if do you have a second thing on there? Then hype. Okay. There you go. EOS in my pocket right there. Ooh, and you get a little paper on here. Nah, yo. Okay. Fees getting money. Nah, you know what's crazy is all of these plays on YouTube haven't made a cent off of it. You know what I mean? And here you are on Emanate. People don't even know about the platform like that, and you were already able to earn yourself, almost $3. That's pretty dope, man. That's pretty dope. So, how did you get on here, man? Did you reach out to them? Anybody else try using Emanate? Are you guys fans of this platform? And also, do they have the mobile yet? Because that's going to be obviously the real thing that gets people to use it, is if you got mobile. If you don't have mobile, I mean, almost what's the point, right? Not what's the point, but you need mobile. That's one of the things that I'm worried about for voice, is that they don't have mobile. They're not starting out with mobile, at least. Should I open for something in San Francisco? I seen a clip one time. Didn't Rob from Cypher Glass do a recap in one of his videos, and he showed, I think it was you performing, which I think that was pretty dope, man. Oh, you met the guys who made it. That's pretty dope. That's cool. So you got the inside plug, man. So as you guys know, I mean, me and Fees, we collaborated on something about voice. We're excited about the platform, man. The more I spend time in the crypto space, in the EOS ecosystem, the less I'm excited about, EOS taking off and becoming super valuable. And the more I am excited about some of these dApps and how I can actually earn using these dApps, because even in the Ethereum ecosystem, most of the coins are I'm starting to kind of just think about it, right? Just let me just get a little, I don't know, philosophical here or something like that. So there's some projects that are solid projects, right? Absolutely solid projects. However, Chainlink. Yes, this is something that is going to be seems like it's going to be very important technology within the crypto space, decentralized Oracle solution, so that we can connect blockchains with real world data. However, what the hell am I doing with a Chainlink token? Staking it, maybe? I damn sure ain't building nothing where I need to use it, so it's like I'm just holding on to these tokens just so that I can hold them hostage, so there's less of them on the market, and then people could, fight for them and need more, and then the price goes up. I'm not really interested in that because I don't think a lot of people would be interested in that, So that's just my thought behind a lot of projects, and I'm a little bit feeling that way when it comes to EOS. It does directly provide you resources on the network, so it's a different story. It's a different example. However, I'm starting to become more, Rebenzo, what up, man? Rebenzo 421, thanks for jumping in. It's crazy. I started off slow and I wasn't even gonna stay on. I'm like, man, I'm about to get out. I started at 8. I was like, man, I'm about to get out of here when it was like 8:12, 8:18. Nobody was in. So I guess I just gotta wait around a little longer, be patient, man. So Crypto Fee says, always remember Telos resource is like 3-to-1 to other chains with same software. We should start a project on Telos. I don't know what type of project though, That's another thing, is I don't want to like just do something just because I know there would be hype behind it, or the community might support it. At least give it a try. Like, I want to actually be passionate about something, because if we do something, like, I feel like we're gonna go hard at it, and people could see when you're genuine, and I really want it to be something that's meaningful. I had a couple ideas for like exchanges, like something that I haven't seen before, that I've spoken about the idea, but I don't really want to keep talking about it anymore because I feel like somebody's gonna take the idea. Lottery. Ooh. Lift this mic up. I did a review for what is it? It's the no loss lottery on Ethereum. What's the name of it? Pool Together. I think that was such a great idea, and they reached out to me and showed some love. So there's ways to do lotteries that are fairly, that are fair to everybody. No loss lottery, I think that was a really great example. Let's see. 1, 2. Sense Chat is Brock Pierce and Crystal Rose Pierce project, and Tim Draper, executive board member, coming out with 2.0. Yeah, 1, 2. I tried out Sense Chat, and it was supposed to be, when it was coming out, it was supposed to be like a competitor to Telegram almost. And boy, oh boy, it was like bare bones what you could do in that app. Most of these decentralized applications are just like, they're bare minimum right now. And I'm willing to support, but I need a little more incentive for supporting, so, and not for myself, but just so that other people can join, because it was low key, no pun intended. Crypto Fees, you the guy that used to stream back in the day, gang. Yeah, yo, Fees, man. Fees is, I was just showing off Fees' channel, Robenzo. I was just showing everybody Crypto Fees' channel. Me and him did that collaboration over here. If you've never seen it before, go ahead and check that out. And man, we got a couple people in here. Everybody, thank you very much for coming to the Shill stream. Much appreciation. If you haven't already, hit the like button, because that's the only way we're gonna actually get some exposure out here. So let's see, let's hit a little refresh. Yeah, 15, yo. Thank you, people. Thank you very much, man. We've been talking about some EOSIO projects. Talked a little bit about Telos. We kind of are talking about it. Crypto Fee says we should start something. He said a lottery. That's something I don't need to put my entire heart into, but that we could probably do. I would want to do a fair, no loss lottery, kind of like Pool Together. Where is it? Kind of like Pool Together does, but I don't know how easy that would be or how difficult that would be, man. Maybe we could do it with Vigor tokens. Maybe we could do it with those Vigor tokens, right? But if you want to do it on Telos, I don't even know what we would use. So Benzo said, haha, that's funny. I used to watch you a while back. LOL. Funny, crypto world is small. Yeah, man, Crypto Fees, that's the homie, man. It is a small world, man. I was watching Fees streams also, man. And we just started supporting each other. Yeah, so there's definitely some potential when it comes to Telos. And I'm really waiting to see what this D-Store thing brings, what D-Store got in store. That's like the big thing they're banking on. But Storage is supposed to also be launching their mainnet this year. We're gonna see how that goes. What else? The DApp network, they're supposed to have some decentralized storage solution as well. So let's see how different D-Store is from those other decentralized storage solutions. And hopefully, if it really is what it's being made out to be, then Telos might wave up, man. Yo, Fees, you got suspended? What happened, man? You caught a couple strikes or something? Or you got hit with the crypto purge? Oh, that was in 2018. Okay. Yeah, yo, Fees is still doing content. Definitely check out his channel. I just got off of his channel. So, does everybody plan on just like watching a bunch of crypto content on Voice? Oh man, Drake got you, man. Dang. They not playing for their music, man. Straight shut your channel down just for using their music, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Not even monetized, probably. They be bugging. So, so that's kind of funny. So everybody's just gonna be watching more crypto content on Voice. My thing is, like, I wanna bring people in, find a way to bring people in that do other things, that do travel like we see over here. You know what I mean? I do all types of stuff. It don't just have to be travel. Look, Olivia, she talking about space over here, man, in the background. Space, we got travel. What else? Look how generic they wrote this stuff. It's like, let's see. You make a great point. I can only imagine it will get stronger over time too. Who knows what the heck they even talking about, man? 12K voice tokens. Let me ask y'all a question. What do you think do you think there's gonna be a cap on voice tokens, the supply? Also, what do you think the cap would be, or what do you think it's gonna start off around, or what do y'all think the tokenomics is gonna be like, man? If there's no cap, like, I don't know. 1-2 says, have a great night, people. 1-2 out, and EOS to the moon, too. Hey, shout out to you, 1-2. Thank you very much for stopping by the Shill stream. I'm doing this every night, so come drop by once in a while. I appreciate your knowledge, and have a good night. All right, man, so there's about like 13 people still in here, so, and not many people chatting, and it's past 9, so let's see. I think I'm gonna be wrapping it up, guys. Let me play my me and Fees track before I get out of here. Voice. Me and Fees did this voice joint. I'm gonna play that, and then 2017. We're gonna get out of here, man. Let's see. I'm trying to fast forward. All right. Rubenzo. Yeah, man, come through earlier if you can. If not, it's all good, man. People got things they gotta do, man. I'm gonna go ahead and play this joint out, and then I will catch you guys on the next stream. I'm doing this tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern time, all right? Catch you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.
I got